God's presence would I enter now, for I am surrounded by the love of God. Let me be still and listen to the truth. Let every voice but God's be still in me. Let me remember I am one with God. Peace to all people who are one with me. Let me remember what my purpose is. Let all the world be blessed with peace through me. Let me remember I am one with God. Peace to all people who are one with me. Let me remember what my purpose is. Let all the world be blessed with peace through me. Let all the world be blessed with peace through me. Good morning. Thank you. It's your turn. Would you like to join me in singing Pour Yourself in Me? Pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, shine your light in me, shine your light into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, shine your light in me, shine your light into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, dance and smile in me, dance and smile into my heart. Oh, wonderful Spirit, dance and smile in me, dance and smile into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit, pour yourself in me, pour yourself into my heart. Whoa, wonderful Spirit. Whoa, wonderful wonderful Spirit. Whoa, wonderful Spirit.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm Amber Boren, the Youth Director here at Unity. Reverend Dennis is recovering from surgery. He had on Friday. He's doing well, and hopefully he'll be back next week. But I'm here today. Thank you. Thank you. So I'd like to invite Geraldine up to light our candle. And as she does this, it's just really a reminder for us that we all have this internal flame inside of us and inside of our heart, and we want to allow that to burn brightly and shine out into the world. Thank you. Thanks. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do an opening prayer first. I always get mixed up because I don't ever get to be in the sanctuary with you guys. I watch online and I don't keep a list of everything. But let's go ahead, and why don't I have you guys join me in an opening prayer. Let's just breathe. Divine Spirit of all creation, thank you. Thank you for letting us all be here today to gather together, to share in our energy, and to share in the spirit of love. There's so many blessings in our lives, but sometimes all the trials and tribulations of our life, we forget really just how blessed we are to just be here. Many of us have friends and families and loved ones who are experiencing pain or illness, injury, or who are close to passing on to the next phase of existence. I'd like us all just to take a moment and sit in the silent, loving energy for all of those who are experiencing those troubled times. Divine Creator, we ask that you embrace everyone with your love, with your guidance, with your light, so that we may more graciously and generously pour forth into this world. And so it is. Amen. So here at Unity, we like to demonstrate our commitment to prayer in two ways. One is with our prayer vessel here up front. We also have some prayer vessels back in the hallway. And so if you have a prayer request, maybe for yourself or for someone else, a situation, just go ahead and fill out a prayer request. You'll find forms in the backs of your seats or in the hall. You can put them in the prayer vessel, and we will pray over them here at Unity for a week, and then we'll send them off to Unity Village, where they'll continue to pray for the next month. We also have our prayer chaplain program here, and if we can have our prayer chaplains stand up. All right, we've got Maribel and Sienna Marie. Thank you so much. They'll be available after the service if you need some prayer. They'll be in Reverend Dennis's office and in the meditation room. That's it.
Hey, let's sing. You want to stand and join me in singing I've Got a River of Life? river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Opens prison doors, sets the captives free. I've got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, within my soul. Spring up, oh well, and make me whole. Spring up, oh well, and give to me that life abundantly. Let's do it again. I've got a river of life flowing out of me. Makes the lame to walk and the blind to see. Opens prison doors, sets the captives free. I've got a river of life flowing out of me. Spring up, oh well, within my soul. Spring up, oh well, and make me whole. Spring up, oh well, and give to me that life abundantly. That life abundantly. Yay!
Woo! Hello, my name is Justin Derwick, and I am your celebration assistant for today. We love it that you are here on this wonderful Sunday. So welcome to Unity Center of Spiritual Growth, where all people who wish to worship here are welcome. We strive to live, love, and uplift lives, and we are an inclusive and affirming church. We bless people of all races, sexual orientations, colors, political beliefs, or anything else you have been judged on in the past. We simply welcome everyone who wants to pursue their spiritual path. And let me introduce our wonderful musicians for today. And those are Julie Croteau with her beautiful voice, and Leanne Erlin Moore over here on piano. And then in the back we have Jim Sullenberger on, what are you on, sound? Brian Wright on PowerPoint, and we have Zane Mood helping, and well, Todd's back there with Zane on our video streaming. So thank you guys back there. And Bill. Oh, Bill's hiding behind the palm there. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who makes this Sunday service happen. We greatly appreciate all the things and all the people that help make this Sunday service happen. So thank you. If we have anyone here for the first time today, we want to thank you for being here, and we are glad to have you join us, and we hope you have a great time. We have a welcome packet for you if you'd like to raise your hand, and we can get that to you. And that would be this time to raise your hand if you're out there. And the greeter will bring it over to you. And also, we want to welcome the folks who are here for the first time on the live stream. Welcome to you as well. You can let us know that you're here by clicking the Connect With Us tab on the website. And you can submit your contact information, a prayer request, or a request for information by clicking on the Connect With Us link. It is available on the Synopsis tab in the website streaming window. Hopefully you guys all saw the announcements describing the upcoming activities on the screen before the service, but if you weren't here in that matter of time, they are listed in your program and on the website. Please join us and get involved. It's a great way to connect and get to know these wonderful people that are in our community. Let me draw your attention to a few of the announcements that we have, however. And I'm going to call up Todd Neal here for our first announcement.
Good morning. Reverend Michael Moran passed away recently, and there will be an informal gathering, a memorial service for Michael on Saturday, April 20th at 2 p.m. in Spokane at the Davenport. That's an informal gathering. And in case anyone online is in the California area, or if you want to go to Sacramento, California, hopefully, on May 4th. There'll be more information on that later. So,
Thank you, Todd. And now I'm going to bring up Julie.
I have an announcement. Hey, 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 the Wild and Wacky Fat Follies variety show, dessert, and silent auction is happening, yes, on Saturday, May the 4th. Yes, may the 4th be with you. This is Unity's version of a Mardi Gras, and if you have a song, a skit, a joke, or some kind of talent that you think is worthy of this fine production, then please sign up. There will be a sign-up sheet in the hallway next Sunday. I forgot to make it this week, so it'll be there next week. Or you can come tell me and I'll write your name down. But you must sign up to be included in the show, and your act must be family-friendly. And there are limited spots this year because we have so much going on. But also, if you think you'd like to help with costumes or decorating or staging the night of the performance, we're looking for people to help make that happen too. We want to make this show as grand as possible, right? All right, so also there'll be a silent auction of wonderful items for you to bid on that night. And if you'd like to donate some items, we're kind of doing a theme around Mother's Day baskets, so because Mother's Day will be the next Sunday after that. So you can sign up with me on that as well. Next week we'll have that sign-up sheet too. And maybe you'd like to be in charge of creating the baskets. That would be awesome. So let's see, contact me. It'll be fun times ahead, and all the proceeds from this great show will go to the Unity's general fund as well as to the new playground equipment for our kids. So yeah, woo, let's do it. All right, thank you.
It's at 7.
7.
p.m. Yes, not a.m. I believe it's here. Yep. So we planned regular offerings, PROs, are a convenient way to fulfill your regular giving intentions to the Unity Center of Spiritual Growth, even when you are unable to attend Sunday service. PROs allow you to decide how much and how often you want to give, such as weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, through an automatic deduction from your bank account or credit card. If you are interested in using PROs, pick up a brochure in the hallway or talk to Geraldine in the office. Since an increasing number of us don't carry cash or checks, we are now using PayPal. Using it on your cell phone is a convenient way to give. For details on how to access PayPal, grab a flyer in the hallway or go to the Give page on our website. And the Unity book sale is doing some spring cleaning, so take advantage of this clear out by taking any number of books from the hall, table, or book cart that you wish. Buy as many as you like for just $1. New books will be out starting May 5th. If you have any questions about the sale, see Ginny Taft. And is that all? No. Because it is birthday Sunday. Would anyone who has a birthday in this month of April please stand, and we want to sing to you and honor you. God dance.
All right. God dance the day you were born, the God dance the day you were born. The angels did the bump to Gabriel's horn. God dance the day you were born. So grateful for the gift of you. Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all you April babies. And we are going to have a few minutes to meet and greet one another. And when we ring the gong, we'd like you to return to your seats. Please say hi to your friends and meet somebody new. So now we'll have our inspirational reading, and every Sunday we have someone come up from the congregation to read us a blessing before the meditation. And today that's Donna Smith.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Amber, for having me read your beautiful words. Each of us is an individual each individual is a drop of water in the ocean of God. In deep bliss, this becomes a visceral reality. It flows outward like water. There is a physical sensation of floating. You are immersed in that living ocean. The ocean is warm, embracing, vitalizing, made of pure love. You immediately recognize these boundless waters as your true home. Sometimes the awareness of this water rushes upon you intensely, rising up like a fountain. Sometimes it pours gently over you like a warm summer rain. Sometimes, though, this water ceaselessly flows. It is also as still as a mountain lake. And sometimes it glistens and seemingly vanishes like morning dew before the sun. You witness this water flowing everywhere, permeating everything in the universe, including yourself. It is the flow of this water that animates us and gives us life. What we think of as the individual self moves and acts only because it is moved and acted upon by this divine stream. And so it is.
Join me in singing Spirit Flows Through Me. Spirit flows through me. Spirit flows through me. And all that I am, and all that I'll be, Spirit flows through me. Let's sing one more time. Spirit flows through me. Spirit flows through me. And all that I am, and all that I'll be, Spirit flows through me.
I ask you to close your eyes and join me in meditation. And if you're new to meditation, it's just getting quiet and still, going inside, turning our attention to that divine energy that flows through us. I'd like you to imagine that you're in a forest and you're sitting near a creek. You feel relaxed and comfortable. The ground is warm beneath you. And you can hear the gentle trickle of the stream. You put your bare feet into the stream, and you can feel the water flow over your feet. It's cool, it's soothing, its waters feel healing and peaceful to your spirit. And as you sit here, you feel at one. You feel truly interconnected with all that is. I want you to take that feeling of interconnectedness, of flowing with the spirit of the divine, and take that into the silence for just a moment. Divine Creator of all life, thank you for blessing us. Thank you for allowing the waters of your love and your light to flow effortlessly through us. We truly know that we are at one with all things, and we find peace and comfort in this. And so it is. Amen.
Spirit flows through me. Spirit flows through me. And all that I am, and all that I'll be, Spirit flows through me. Spirit flows through me. Spirit flows through me. And all that I am, and all that I'll be, Spirit flows through me.
Thank you, Julie and Leanne. That's beautiful. Because truly, Spirit does flow through all of us, just like water does. Nature has been my oldest and greatest spiritual teacher. When we become truly present in nature, there are so many lessons that it can teach us about what it means to be a spirit living a human existence. Water's no exception. Water is a fantastic teacher. Water's one of the most common substances found on this planet, and it's essential to all life. It nourishes us, it sustains us. Our bodies are made up of about 70% water, and it's so essential that we can only live about 3 days without water. And something kind of interesting that I found out is that even when we exhale, we are exhaling water from our body, and we lose about 1 cup of water per day when we do that. Yeah. I found that amazing, about how much of our lives is just really immersed and enmeshed in water. Just by a show of hands today, how many of you maybe washed your body, your face, brushed your teeth, drank water, made tea, coffee, cleaned anything with water? My guess is probably every person in here. And no judgment if you didn't come into contact with water. No judgment, no judgment. But so much of our daily life really does center around water. It's just this amazing substance. The water on our earth is about 4.5 billion years old. And some of this water even predates the sun. And how that happened is that some of this ancient water originated from a molecular, I'll say that 3 times, molecular cloud that formed in our solar system before the sun was even formed. And so when you think about how ancient that is, and that we are living on this planet surrounded by this ancient substance, it truly can bring us a form of reverence for water. Our earth is covered in about 70% of water, and about 95% of that is in our oceans. And water exists in so many forms. Water exists as a solid in the form of ice and glaciers and snow. Water also exists as a liquid, and we see this in the rivers and streams and ocean and rain. And then water also exists as a gas, as mist and water vapor. Fog, thank you. Thank you. It does. Water has so many different kinds of forms, and it's able to transform its shape. And just like water can transform when it evaporates and when it condenses and precipitates, like our water cycle does, we too have the ability to transform our state. We have the ability to become something different, something more, something expansive. When I was thinking about water and its states and its liquid, solid, and gas, I started to think just about the human body and how we are also liquid. We have, of course, water and our blood, but then we also have our solid, our bone structure. And then we have a lot of gas, too, in different ways. But these states also reminded me of our body, our mind, and our spirit. Our body is solid like ice. And our mind should be liquid, being able to flow and change direction. And our spirit can be like gas, where it's expansive beyond what we could even imagine. In a 100-year period, a water molecule will spend 98 years in the ocean, about 20 months as ice, about 2 weeks in lakes and rivers, and about less than a week in the atmosphere. And water being able to constantly change and adapt is so important for our life here on this planet. It's important for our ecosystem. But having those cycles also reminds us about the cycles in our life, about the cycles of growth and decay and renewal. Because things are always changing. Our life is always changing. Our circumstances are changing, growing, decaying, and then becoming new again. I like to think of some of the water cycles when we think of evaporation, that this is like letting go. That how many times in our lives there are things that we need to evaporate, we need to let go of. Let going of the things that don't serve us any longer, the things that we've outgrown. And sometimes this can be scary. And I don't know if water feels fear. I don't think it does, but maybe it does. But it's not afraid to change and become something different. And when water evaporates, it goes and becomes clouds. Those clouds and water, the mist, condense. And I like to think of this condensation, this cloud forming, as a time for us to be able to condense what's really important in our lives, to distill ourselves down to a more pure essence of what we are. And then when we do that, when we've condensed, then we're ready for precipitation. Precipitation, the rain, or the pouring forth of the new. When we allow what we've become to shower and nourish the world around us and to be more authentically ourselves. Nice slides, Brian. I haven't seen these yet, so. So water is sacred. This here is an image from a temple, Tirtha and Paul in Bali. And it's a Hindu temple dedicated to water, because Hindus believe that water is extremely spiritual. The Hindus believe that God exists in all bodies of water. Native American cultures also believe that the Spirit of God exists in water. Water is a sacred substance, and it holds spiritual meanings across many various traditions and religious beliefs. The worship of water goes back to ancient times. In ancient Rome, they had ritual baths that were used for the purpose of cleansing the chakras and revitalizing your aura and feeling more present with a more positive state of mind. But today, many cultures still revere water. And yes, because it's essential for our life, we cannot live or survive without water. But also because water has the ability to heal. Water has the ability to absorb our prayers. That's what holy water is, water that has been prayed over and blessed, because it's believed that that energy of prayer and blessing gets infused into the very molecules of that water, and so that water becomes holy. Water's also believed to cleanse unwanted energy, and I know my grandma believed this, because anytime that anything difficult happened in our lives, she'd tell us, go take a bath. And that was the cure-all, was to go take a bath. And I tell you, today, I still go take a bath when I've had a hard day, which is pretty much every day. But water also has the ability to purify us. It cleans us inside and out, our mind, our body, and our spirit, because it can be infused with sacred blessings. And that doesn't have to be done by a priest or a pope or a minister. Your own sacred energy can infuse the water around you. You can take a shower in the morning and take a moment to say, I'm cleansing myself, mind, body, spirit. Allow the water to wash over you, to purify you. In Christianity, water is used in baptism as a symbol of washing away sin and spiritual rebirth. And just out of curiosity, how many of you in here have been baptized? It's a practice that has been going on for thousands of years, the idea of baptizing or purification of water. But it's also one that now is dying out. And it's happening because people are moving away from the idea of water being sacred and having this thought that we no longer need some of these older traditions. However, as I was saying, that every day can be a baptism of the new. Every time you go to wash your hands or brush your teeth or drink a glass of water, you can be more closely taking in that divine energy, washing yourself with it. The Catholics also use water. Whenever they enter into a church, they dip their fingers into the holy water and make the sign of the cross. I know I was baptized Catholic, and I've been to the Catholic Church many times. I know there are a number of Reformed Catholics here, is that what you call it? Recovering Catholics. And I almost thought about having water here today for you guys to bless yourself in whatever means you thought, but I thought, oh, you can go home and do that. But holy water is not just used for blessings of yourself. It's also used for blessings of other people, of objects, of places. Water has also been used to repel evil. I'm sure you've seen The Power of Christ Compels You. But water has just always had this really sacred place in our spiritual and religious traditions. Even here at Unity, the last couple years we've had a Gathering of the Waters ceremony. And we do that just as a reminder of the interconnectedness of water, of how no matter where water is spread out in the world, it is all part of the same whole, all part of the same one. And so just a side note, if you are traveling soon, you might want to think about bringing your vial of water with you, because it's already starting. Spring is here and summer, and so we'll be asking you to gather your waters over the next handful of months. So if you're doing that, remember to do that. Let's see. In Islam, the tradition of Islam, they wash their hands and feet before their daily prayers as a symbolic act of spiritual cleansing. In certain pagan practices, it's believed that if you place a glass of water under your bed, that you might have clearer dreams and be able to recall. I don't know, I haven't tried this. I really want to try it, though. It sounds pretty interesting. Also said that if you sit and meditate with a glass of water, that it can help open your third eye and some of your clairvoyant abilities. I want to try that too. Haven't done it yet, though. But the use of water in so many spiritual rituals just signifies to us how sacred this element really is to humankind and to human spirituality. And an organization called We Are Water Protectors says, "Our love for the water will never run dry. It is an eternal river that flows within us." Oh, I'm patient with technology. I don't know how many of you have had any issues with technology lately, but whew, I certainly have. Oh, you? So it wasn't an energy, it was you, Brian. Okay, wow, that's good. Good to know. So water also has this quality of duality. About a week ago, I was at the Spokane Falls, and I was standing on the viewing platform there, as close as you can get, and really just trying to be present and watch as just this immensely powerful, rushing water is flowing down the falls. And it's just this force and this energy that really leaves you in awe for the power of water. Then yesterday, I was in Cougar Gulch, and it was early morning, and it was misty. And there was a gentle dusting of snow. And it was quiet. And I could feel the mist all around me on my skin, and I can feel as I was breathing it in. And it was so peaceful, and I just felt at ease. And this just made me think, these two very different experiences of water, about how water really does have this quality of duality, that water can be peaceful and gentle, but it also can be one of the most powerful forces in nature that's strong enough to bring down massive structures. Lao Tzu talked about the duality of water, and he said, "Nothing is softer or more flexible than water, yet nothing can resist it." Water has both aspects of the yin and the yang energy. It's light and it's dark. It can give life, but it can also take life. It can be placid or full of rage. It can be soft and hard, warm and cold, calm and rough, shallow and deep. Saint Francis of Assisi wrote, "Water is the mirror of nature." And it truly is a mirror of our human nature. Because just like water, every aspect of our being possesses duality. We can be warm-hearted and loving to those around us. We can be a source of peace. Our words and our actions can help soothe and heal others. But we can also be the opposite of that, where sometimes our pain and our trauma can cause us to become cold-hearted. And we encase our hearts in ice as a way to protect us from further hurt and from further suffering. And our words and actions become destructive to ourselves and to others. I think most of us have had this experience where maybe our heart has turned a bit cold. But just like water has the ability to warm itself, or the sun will warm it, ice will melt and become liquid. So too can we. If our heart is frozen, we have the ability to thaw it out, to become warm-hearted, to be more loving, and to express that love to others more easily. So flow like water. Even though the largest rocks may stand in its way, water will find a way to get through it. Water persists despite its obstacles. Water will accept the reality of its present moment and adapt to its surroundings. It embodies the virtues of persistence and flexibility. Without fear, it will change directions. It will flow over cliffs, move under and around boulders and trees. And it does so without force. Because gentle persistence can make and create big changes. The constant flow of gentle water will carve grand canyons over time. And this shows us that even slow but persistent progress can accomplish truly great things. And that progress doesn't always require strength and force and speed, but that consistency and effort matter most. Water teaches us to keep moving, even if it's a gradual move. Because water is never sitting still. Water continues to flow. Because when water stops flowing for a long period of time, it becomes stagnant. And when water stagnates, it begins to collect debris and muck and disease. And the same thing can happen to us if we stagnate too long. Sometimes it's important for us to stop and be still. It's important for us to do that quite often, really every day. But if you stop and become still to the point where you become frozen, where you are no longer moving forward, then we start to see it pulls on our energy. It drains us of that vital life force, where we no longer feel invigorated by the Spirit of the divine. We feel this heavy, dense pull. And so, just like water, we want to continue moving forward. We want to continue to face our challenges, the challenges of our relationships, of our health, our financial situations, all the complications that we have in life. Water can teach us to face those with flexibility, to face those with gentle persistence. And it can show us how to adapt and overcome so that we can continue on our journey. We are like islands in the sea, separate on the surface, but connected on the deep. This is by William James. And this here really does remind us of this human life. Because sometimes being a soul inhabiting a human body means that we feel separate from one another. We feel isolated. We feel alone. But this is really the great untruth of our existence. Because on an energetic level, on the spiritual level, we are always connected to each other. Our energy is connected to every single one of us in here. And every single one of you in here, your energy is a pure and loving gift from the divine that you have been asked to share and let it flow from you, to allow it to connect, just like all rivers connect and lead to the same waters. We too are asked to connect that divine, pure part of us, to remind each other that you are not alone, that I'm here for you. You know, before service this morning, I was sitting here and I thought of this interconnectedness when I saw Sina. She went over, she had heard a couple talking about some difficulties and that they might need some help. And I don't think she knows this couple. It didn't matter to her. They were strangers. But she went over and offered her help. She said, I heard what you were saying and that you might need some help. I'd like to offer my help to you. And I thought, how beautiful. How beautiful. And all of us have that capacity to recognize when someone needs an extra helping hand. That it doesn't matter if she had never spoken a word to them, but on the deep level she knows we are connected, we are one. And if I reach out to them, someone else reaches out to me, and someone else reaches out to them. And it becomes this interconnected web of love and support and community. And that is truly how we are meant to show up and behave in this life. And so it is. Amen.
I've seen my share of struggle when I thought I know the best, when I sailed through a storm instead of stopping to rest. And it always seemed the hardest when I made up my stubborn mind. Well, I'm changing my ways this time. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound to the sea. Have you ever seen an eagle head straight into the wind? He doesn't pick a fight, just spreads his wings and gives in. And in the end, he always makes it home just fine. I guess he knows that every storm subsides. I wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to stream. I wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea. I'll let nature take its course. No more thinking that I know where this river's meant to go. I have railed against the stars for the cards that I've been dealt, for the lottery I've never won, for the heartache that I felt. But it always seems when I let go of expectation and regret, life has plenty of surprises for me yet. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyon, flowing from pool to stream. Wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea. Wanna be like water coming down a mountain into shadowy canyons, flowing from pool to sea. I wanna be like water, head uphill no more. I am bound for the sea.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. It's love offering time. If you can share some of your financial blessings with the church, it would be much appreciated. And now, if this is your first time here, please know that we don't ask you to give. Instead, please just be our guest. And if you are watching online, you can contribute by clicking on the Give button in the on the website streaming window, and offerings will be very secure. And now I'm going to invite, we always have someone from our congregation come up and who reads our Sunday Prosperity Blessing, and today that is Scott Hickson.
Don't clap yet, you haven't heard the joke. In New York, a cab driver picked up three very, very drunk men. And he started the engine, and he pulled up one parking space, and he turned off the engine. Said, "Okay, gentlemen, we've arrived." And the first man, he passed him the money, and the second man said, "Thank you." But the third man slapped the man on the back of the head. And the cab driver said, "What is that for?" He said, "That's for driving so fast, you almost killed us." And now this is a poem that I'm going to be reading. It's called Flow with All I Ever Need. And it's by marjoriemessages.com. Never mind. Thought I had an author. Let the flow of wealth surround me, fill my heart with love and peace. Let the energy more freely flow through me and never cease. Flow with vibrant love and wisdom. Flow with all I'll ever need. Flow with harmony and friendship. Flow till I feel ever free. Let the sounds of wealth be ringing. Let my words run clean and strong. Let my cells rejoice in singing with this happy, wealthy song. Flow with vibrant love and wisdom. Flow with all I ever need. Flow with harmony and friendship. Flow, I feel ever free. Let the streams of wealth flow to me. Let me share this flow with you. Let my mind see ever clearly all the tasks which I can do. Flow with vibrant love and wisdom. Flow with all I ever need. Flow with harmony and friendship. Flow till I feel ever free. And so it is. Namaste.
While the baskets are being passed, I ask you that you sing with me, and it's all that I need. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Sweet rain that washes me clean. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. Sweet rain that washes me clean. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Sweet rain that washes me clean. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. Sweet rain that washes me clean. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me.
If you'll join me in blessing this love offering. Divine Spirit of all creation, we're so grateful for the financial gifts that have been given. We know that it's essential in order to keep unity moving forward and growing. But we're also grateful for all of the other gifts that are given, the gifts of people's time the gifts of people's energy, the gifts of people's love and acceptance that we give to one another. Because there are so many blessings that wrap us up here at Unity and that connect us. And we love and appreciate all of you and all of the different ways that you give of yourself. And so it is. Amen. I don't know if the kids are coming in today. They are. Oh, okay. They're here. They're already here. So kids, if you want to stand up.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine. My sisters and my brothers, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
All right. So I want to take this opportunity, just as the youth director, to thank all of the volunteers that we have helping out in our nursery. If you help out in our nursery, would you mind standing for just a second so we can acknowledge you? Thank you. And then I'm going to include Nancy in that, because she doesn't help in the nursery, but she's helped out with the kids, with our older kids. And she is the rare one. I am so grateful for the help that she's given to us. But we do need more help. Today we didn't have Sunday school for the older kids because we need helpers. And I can't be in two places at once. Oh, Dorian's going to teach it? Great. Wonderful. We could use some help, though, with Dorian, too, right? You need a helper? So if you find it in your heart and you find you're called to help out with the young kids, it really does make a difference, and we really could use that, even just one time a month, one time every other month. We would appreciate any help that you're willing to give, so thank you. All right, kids, if you want to go back to your seats. Let's see. Oh, I think back there. All right. I think everyone's back to their seats.
Sing our peace song.
now the prayer of protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God washes over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday.
There's a potluck today, people. There's a potluck. Don't forget.
There's a potluck.